Okay, it's Bob Frizzell for the reality game, and I'm back again. I want to talk about. I got this list of things, I got this list, and so I'm looking to see what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about our friend Sippy Cup. Sippy Cup is a shapeshifter. So humans, other than shapeshifters were in Harry Potter. Quite a few of those wizards could shapeshift. Sippy is half human and half puppy. He's like a little white puppy, a terrier, and anyway, Sippy is in charge of our cosmic cosplays. If you get dressed up in costumes, and he does cosplays, and so his one he's working on these days. Am I allowed to say? It's called "How to Iron Your Face" by Sippy Cosgrove. Why would you want to iron your face? Well, if you get old and you get wrinkles, you need to iron your face. Other news, we still keep going back to, if you got Netflix, you got to go back and see original Star Trek with William Shatner and the crew. And there's an episode that, there's so many that we like. We like them all. We love them all. And, well, we just had one that was reflecting us. It was an episode called This Side of Paradise. And the description of the episode, it's got, this woman who used to be on TV commercials for Polaroid cameras. They say Mary Lou Henner. No, it wasn't her. She was on Taxi. It was a not Malibu Ken. But anyway, she was on this episode, and she did Polaroid commercials with James Garner, who played Jim Rockford on The Rockford Files, and he also did a TV show called Maverick. If you're old like us, then you know. If you're young, then go look on YouTube. Maybe you'll find Polaroid commercials. Anyway, this girl was in it, and the story was they beamed down to the planet, and I'm not going to tell you the story, other than the description, because you'll see the description on Netflix, and it says, very passive and affectionate towards one another. Who? The crew. The crew of the Enterprise beamed down to this planet, and they became very passive and affectionate towards one another. Now, what's wrong with that? Why would we say that? What would be wrong with? Well, from our perspective, we don't have enough affection towards one another on planet Earth. So we're always trying to say we need more love. And the very passive part, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how you feel about people riding in the streets and throwing bricks, too aggressive. On this one, they're very passive. So what does it say about us? I mean, not you out there, but, me and our bus, the Hutch, with King Clancy and DJ Bear and DJ Uncle and Sippy Cup, also known as Sippy Cosgrove, Jacob B. Ing, the Lady Notochord, the Lady Marlborough, the Firestein Twins, me. There's quite a few others. But anyway, if we got very passive and affectionate towards one another, then the worry is that we're going to get off our mission. And what's our mission? Our mission is talking to you about, paraphrasing YouTube commentator Aaron Doughty, expanding your consciousness. I hate to steal that line. It's Aaron's, and he's not on our bus. But if he wanted to get on our bus, we're going to get another bus. We're going to call it the short bus. And we're going to put Aaron on the short bus with Bear. DJ Bear and Aaron Dowdy are going to go on the same short bus because DJ Bear has got a fetish for Aaron. The other ones that we're thinking about asking on the short bus probably don't want to go because Bear is pretty much wanting to be Aaron's best friend. So if we're going to have another bus, maybe it's going to be a stretch limo, and we're going to put Feel Good in that one. Feel Good gets to go in the long stretch limousine. It's going to be driven by a little blonde Twinkie. A Twinkie is about a 21-year-old small blonde gay guy from Vancouver. Why Vancouver? It's just they have a lot of these little blondes in Vancouver, and quite often they like to drive as chauffeurs. And Feel Good, I don't know if he likes twinks or bears or what, but he definitely goes that way. So we're going to put Feel Good in there, and then we're going to have a bunch of, I hate to tell you this because this is maybe politically incorrect. Maybe. I don't know. For me, it's not. And for these ones, if they're real, I don't know how they're going to take it. Anyway, they're called fag hags. What's a fag hag? A straight girl who loves to hang out with gay guy or guys. And Feel Good, if you look at his YouTube channel, who watches Feel Good? Straight women. He has got about 100,000 straight women that watch him on YouTube. Do gay guys look at him? No. Straight guys? No. Lesbians? No. Straight women love Feel Good. So he gets his limo with all of his fag hags, and they get to go as a Patreon thing because he loves to take money. He takes so much money from these straight women, it's unbelievable. Because he's like talking about consciousness and how enlightened he is and everything. And the women just keep sending him money. He's like, he does one video and he's just constantly going, oh, thank you, Louise. Thank you, Celeste. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I can't even thank all of you because there's so much money pouring in to me. So he gets to use Patreon. And we do have a Patreon. How many people belong to our Patreon? You know that place where you go for coffee? It's called Dunkin' Donuts. We've got a great big donut of subscribers to our Patreon. So much so that we forgot the passwords to our Patreon. We forgot the passwords, how to get into it. We had to reset the password. And we don't bother with it because no one subscribes to it. And we can never remember what it's called. It was set up by our associate Rumpelstiltskin, who came up with a brilliant name. He's quite a comic, and we can never remember what it is. So I can't even tell you what it is, which is pathetic. But anyway, so who else is invited to our caravan, our convoy? King Clancy, who looks like Clancy Wiggum, the chief of police from Simpsons. Clancy Wiggum wants to be in a sports car with Lori Ladd because she talks about consciousness, and Clancy likes her. He's always saying, we want to listen to her. And King Clancy is a great big roly-poly guy, and I think he'll do well with her. I think he does better with he likes to tell jokes. Enough said. And then Sippy Cosgrove is going to have a big float. He's going to have a tractor trailer with a big float behind it, like for a parade. And Sippy's not going to drive. He's going to get someone else to drive. But he's going to be on the float, and he's going to be the grand marshal of the parade. And who gets on the float? I don't know. I think he's going to get a portable. Rumpelstiltskin has a tailory, so they're going to have a portable tailory there, and they're going to show dirty videos on a huge screen, like a drive-in movie, but it's going to be on the float, and they're going to show Felix the cat. Have you ever seen Felix the cat? This was about a 1960s, very risque for the 1960s, Felix the cat, and it's animated, and it's about a dirty-minded cat. They're going to show that. They're going to show West Side Story, because that is the most homoerotic mainstream movie ever made. Why did they going this way? They're just kind of wanting people to get sexy again, because after so many months of quarantine, they've come to the conclusion that humans have become very passive and not affectionate towards one another, and they want to change that. Who else wants to come on board? They're going to have the bar. So also on the float, they're going to have the bar. And who's going to sit at the bar? Jesus Rodriguez. And the cigarette lady, the Lady Marlborough, is going to be there. And the Lady Notochord is going to be dancing. Me is maybe going to be a call girl. And Jacob Being is going to be our bartender. DJ Uncle is going to be not DJing. DJ Uncle is going to be in a sleeping bag. Just because he's been kicked off the bus and he needs a place to hang out. So he's going to be in a sleeping bag, sort of back in the corner of the bar, close to the bathroom. Who else is going to be there? Anyway, that's what's going to happen. We're going to have a big parade, and it's going to be called How to Iron Your Face, a cosmic cosplay by Sippy Cosgrove. That's all I got for you now. I got to keep it short. I got people that want to talk to me. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and don't be too concerned.